Okay, I think we've got this. Let's take that down. No, let's take that down. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry about the delay. This has not gone the way that I don't know. Oops. Oh, let me turn the volume down on this. And on, I don't think there is any, okay, that's muted. Good. Okay, yeah, hello, Nieflings. I'm sorry I'm late. I think we've got it now. My name is Stevani. I perform as Sunday Comes Afterwards. And this is the August live stream. Somehow we've made it to August, or somehow it's still only August. I'm not sure which one applies more. And I feel like I may have said that last month as well, just with June or whatever, July. Time is all blurring together. Anyway, okay, yes, good. We're here. Excellent. I theoretically I don't have that good a plan this month, but I have some stuff to do and we can figure out the rest. It's, yeah, pandemic. Anyway, okay, my sister requested this song, which, please tell me I included it here because it would make sense. Yes, my sister requested this song. I've done it on a previous live stream. It's a song by Cub called New York City. And one more second. Anyway, yes, hi Aubrey, hi Alex, hi Lisa. Anybody else I missed? No, I think that's currently people I know of in here. I think I saw Hudson a minute ago also. Love the posters. Yes, thank you. I've been redecorating. I'll get to that in a bit, I guess. Okay, here goes. You called me last night on the telephone, and I was glad to hear from you, 'cause I was all alone. You said it's snowing, snowing, God, I hate this weather. Now I'd walk through blizzards just to get us back together. We met in the springtime at a rock and roll show. It was on the Bowery when it was time to go. We kissed on the subway in the middle of the night. I held your hand, you held mine. It was the best night of my life. 'Cause everyone's your friend in New York City, and everything looks beautiful when you're young and pretty. The streets are paved with diamonds and there's just so much to see. But the best thing about New York City is you and me. Statue of Liberty, Staten Island Ferry, Co-op City, Cat in Tiffany, Central Park, Brooklyn Bridge, the Empire State where King Kong lives, Coney Island and Times Square, Rockefeller Center, wish I was there. You wrote me a letter just the other day, said springtime is coming soon, why don't you come to stay? I packed my stuff, got on the bus, I can't believe it's true. I'm 3 days from New York City and I'm 3 days from you. Remember travel? Anyway, 'cause everyone's your friend in New York City, and everything looks beautiful when you're young and pretty. Streets are paved with diamonds and there's just so much to see. But the best thing about New York City is you and me. You and me. You and me. Yeah, everyone, yep. Yeah, this machine kills fastest on the mailbox is not original to me. Somebody else did it first, and I saw it on Twitter, and I loved it. So it turned out you can get blueprints made at Staples for pretty cheap. You know, it's the black and white, so that's how I did these. Please Screaming Inside Your Heart also is from a Japanese amusement park where they reopened the roller coasters, but Scream Inside Your Heart, which is basically the 2020 slogan. There's a Black Lives Matter poster over here based on a photo of these two young dancers on a monument, a Confederate monument, which had been graffitied like anything. Otherwise, what else I have here? New York cover, print by Rebecca Hicks up there. Art and Science are Friends. Stevani, can't imagine why I like that. Desert Bus 7. Fabulous Secret Powers Adora. Mr. Mistopheles from Cats. And non-binary pride flags over there, which you can then figure out where we are in the room relative to previous streams. Anyway, Okay, what else do we have? I don't have anywhere near as many songs on the playlist that I have time to fill, but we will manage. I have Screen Heart to Heart, yes. Kind of Creepy is also very 2020. But yeah, the idea was basically trying not to scream out loud on the roller coaster because that could spread, if anybody is infected and whatnot. Anyway. Okay, this is a song from Sesame Street. Wall of Awesome. Yeah, thanks. This is a song by Ernie. Well, I'd like to visit the moon on a rocket ship high in the sky. Sorry, the ear. Yes, I'd like to visit the moon, but I don't think I'd like to live there. Though I'd like to look down on the earth from above, I would miss all the places and people I love. So although... Sorry, wrong... Yeah. I don't have the chords next to the lyrics, so I'm kind of skipping back and forth, and that's causing problems. Anyway, though I'd like to look down on the earth from above, I would miss all the places and people I love. So although I might like it for one afternoon, I don't want to live on the moon. I'd like to travel under the sea. I could meet all the fish everywhere. Yes, I travel under the sea, but I don't think I'd like to live there. I might stay for a day there if I had my wish, but there's not much to do when your friends are all fish, and an oyster and clam aren't real family, so I don't want to live in the sea. Like to live in the jungle, hear the lions roar, go back in time and meet a dinosaur. There's so many strange places that I'd like to be, but none of them permanently. So if I should visit the moon, well, I'll dance on a moonbeam and then I will make a wish on a star, and I'll wish that I was home once again. Though I'd like to look down on the earth from above, I would miss all the places and people I love. So although I may go, I'll be coming home soon, 'cause I don't want to live on the moon. No, I don't want to live on the moon. Yeah, rehearsal is for responsible people. Thank you, Aubrey. Okay, that one I'm saving for later. Okay, why not? Okay, so speaking of chord challenge, actually, 1 second, I've got some tea here first. So speaking of chord challenges, this song has a lot of chords. I think it's like the second largest number in my repertoire. I have gotten through it once in public at a ukulele meetup years ago. And perhaps I can manage it again. This is from a time when we believed we would all die of nuclear war rather than all dying of disease or fascism. Why is it hard to get out? And so on. But this is by Tom Lehrer. It's also a more optimistic vision of how we're all going to die, I guess. Kind of. Anyway. Yeah, so trigger warning. This is about nuclear annihilation. Thank you. When you attend a funeral, it is sad to think that sooner or later those you love will do the same for you. And you may have thought it tragic, not to mention other adjectives, to think of all the weeping they will do, but don't you worry. No more ashes, no more sackcloth, and an armband, fresh memory on what a G flat, oh right. And an armband made of black cloth will someday nevermore adorn a sleeve. For if the bomb that drops on you gets your friends and neighbors too, there'll be nobody left behind to grieve, and we will all go together when we go. What a comforting fact that is to know. Universal bereavement and inspiring achievement, we'll all go together when we go. Yes, we will all, no? is that not? That should have been right. All, all, we'll all go together when we. Oh, well, all. No, I don't understand why the G B. Anyway, when we go. Oh, that's why it's a chord change here. We'll all together when we go. All. What? This worked in rehearsal. This one I actually did try before. Go, also fuse with an also fuse with an incandescent glow. No one will have the endurance to collect on his insurance. Lloyds of London will be loaded when they go. Oh, we will all fry together when we fry. We'll be French fried potatoes by and by. There will be no more misery when the world is our rotisserie. We will all fry together when we fry. Down by the old maelstrom, there'll be a storm before the calm. And we will all bake together when we bake. There'll be nobody present at the wake. With complete participation in that grand incineration. Nearly 8 billion hunks of well-done steak. Oh, we will all char together when we char. And let there be no mourning of the bar. Just sing out a Te Deum when you see that ICBM. And the party will become as you are. Oh, we will all burn together when we burn. There'll be no need to stand and wait your turn. When it's time for the fallout and St. Peter calls us all out, we will drop our agendas and adjourn. You will all go directly to your respective Valhallas. Go directly, do not pass go, do not collect $200. And we will all go together when we go. From the Congo Basin to the lands of snow. When the ear becomes Uranus, we will all go simultaneous. Yes, we will all go together, when we all go together, when we all will go together when we go. Yeah, well, this chord has all the chords in the song has all the chords and keys, absolutely. I realized retrospectively what I did wrong with the G flat. I was basically adding to a G7 instead of a G, or up a, but anyway, whatever. Okay, so yeah, that was something. What? How is everybody, by the way? Where is everybody? How is everybody? I know about 4 of you. I think there are allegedly 7 of us. Well, I guess that includes me, so that means 2 people I don't know of. I think. But thanks, Lisa. Anyway, oh right, so I should mention, so last night there was a Nerds and Music live stream, coordinated by the Double Clicks, and also written by Kayla Kagan, featuring Nerdy and Jonathan Colton, Molly Lewis, and a bunch of other people. And if you didn't see it live, you can still see it for the next 2 weeks. There's a link down in the description, and I recommend it. It's only $6.50. The money goes to charity. Also, in the first minute or so, there is a preview track of a rough cut of a song, a version of one of my songs from the album. It's not in the absolute greatest audio quality, and it's still not quite finished, but nevertheless, it's a sneak preview, and might be of interest. Yes, produced by Lazy Melina Weber, absolutely, who did an amazing job, knocked it out of the park. Very impressive. So yeah, the rough cut of, which one is it again? I Want a Refund is on there, which is interesting. It's the first song I've recorded on the album, which does not actually include acoustic ukulele. It does have electric uke, which is interesting. 3 Heatwave in Berlin. Ow. Westchester County. Cool. Things are good. Glad everybody's doing well. And yes, thank you, Aubrey. It's also amazingly mixed by Aubrey Turner. And having Double Clicks as producers is absolutely amazing. They're incredible, and couldn't be happier. 95 degrees Fahrenheit on Thursday. Wow. So rough. Yes. No, it's definitely a rough cut. Yeah. But it's a good rough cut. Anyway, okay. What else do we have? Okay, this one I have not. It's one of my originals I have not done on the live stream. It's not one of my better songs, I don't think. But I wrote the lyrics when I was in college. I remember this. I was on the subway, and I was just sort of, writing poetry as one does as one did. Anyway, and this one was a song, clearly, and it was, I think, my attempt at writing a blues song, but it ended up coming out as a country song. And years later I recorded it, and it goes like this. My sneakers are dead. It's sad, but it's true. They're dirty and scuffed, and the soles are worn through. They can't be repaired, so it's just as I've said. It's sad, but it's true that my sneakers are dead. My sneakers are dead. After only 3 years, my socks can be seen beneath through the rips and the tears. They can't be repaired, so it's just as I've said. After only 3 years, my sneakers are dead. I used to think they would last me forever, but the laces won't lace, and there's more holes than leather. They're weathered by wear, and they're worn by the weather. I think it's my sweat that holds them together. My sneakers are dead. New pair's a must. The whole darn right heel has been ground into dust. They can't be repaired, so it's just as I've said. A new pair's a must, 'cause my sneakers are dead. Yes, it's sad, but it's true that my sneakers are dead. This is also very much based on a true story. Right, which key change, yes. Key changes are fun. Anyway. Incidentally, if any of you have any requests, feel free to throw it in chat. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but I'm open to ideas, and feel free to put me on the spot. That said, I think it's time for a strum-along. And let me find... This one I don't actually have it on screen, because that's one of the things I didn't get to at the last minute, but it's 3 chords, or 4 if you count one repeating. Worn by the weather, yes. Hey, Adora. Okay, I can do that after this. But yes, cool. Can do. This one is... It's 4 chords. It's of which 2 are the same chord. It's C, D minor, and F. If you have a ukulele, I believe Hudson does. So it's C, D minor, F, and then back to C. So you're doing C for twice the length of the others. So let's give that a shot. So it's C, D minor, F, back to C. Bum 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 ba dum bum ba da da ba da bum ba da ba da ba da bum ba da ba da bum. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. In every life we have some trouble, but when you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. So I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all out, what's in my head. And I am feeling a little peculiar. So I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-da-da ba-da bum. Don't worry, ba-da 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 bum. Be happy, ba-da ba-da bum. And I say, hey, yay, 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 hey, yay, yay. I said, hey, what's going on? And I try, oh my God, do I try? I try all the time in this institution. And I pray, oh my God, do I pray? I pray every single day for a revolution. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. 'Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry, be happy. So I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all out, what's in my head. And I am feeling just a little peculiar. And I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey, yay, 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 hey, yay, yay. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-da-da ba-da bum. Don't worry, ba-da 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 bum. Be happy, ba-da ba-da bum. 25 years and my life is still trying to get up the great big hill of hope for a destination. You write a song full of happy speak, then four non-blondes make it oh so bleak. Don't worry, be happy. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Alex. Yeah. Yeah, that one. I have tissue somewhere. Here we are. Thank you. Yeah, that's on my channel under the name of Don't Worry About What's Up, Be Happy. Okay, Alex asked for Hey Adora, which is actually interesting. That's the next song I'm recording for the album. Not that I'm necessarily admitting to having an album, but if I were, that would be the next song I was working on. I think I've got the chords around here someplace. And if not... if not, I'm pretty certain I have the index card version. Okay, let's see. Are any of these... here we are. Okay. Hey Adora, what's it like in the rebellion? I'm 1,000 miles away, but that means nothing to a hellion. Get a clue. Bright moon can't shine as bright as you. I swear it's true. Hey Eldora, don't you worry about the distance. I'll be... I don't have the lyrics here. I'll be right back. Don't worry about the distance. I'll be right back here to something when you're over your resistance, 'cause we're friends. Together we'll achieve our ends. come make amends. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, my lifelong frenemy. Oh, Adora, can't you see? Oh, it's what you do to me. What you do to me. Hey Adora, well you've always been protected. You're Shadow Weaver's favorite. You're the one that she selected as her pet. Bet you think I'm in your debt. Oh, I just bet. Sorry. Hey Adora, I've got nothing more to say. Maybe once we were a team, but now you've thrown it all away and left the horde. Who cares about your fancy sword? I say I'm bored. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, my lifelong frenemy. Oh, Adora, can't you see? Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, by the way, there are spoilers at this point, so Lisa, you might want to stop listening. You'll find it hard to keep your calm when I attend the princess prom where etiquette demands they let me stay. This time I will take the lead, and though you'll try to intercede, your sword is coming back with me today. Adora, I can promise you that by the time that we get through, the world will never ever be the same, and you're to blame. Hey Adora, I got nothing more to say. Sorry, that was an earlier draft. Hey Adora, save your righteous indignation. Though you had me playing sidekick, that was not my aspiration. Just respect. Don't even try to interject. I'm not a weakling to protect. Hey Adora, go get wrecked. You heard correct. Oh, it's what I'll do to you. Now I'm bored axe number 2. The rebellion will be through. Oh, it's what I'll do to you. What I'll do to you. Okay, yeah, there are artists who memorize their songs, and I respect that. Thank you, Alex. Oh, and Aubrey, I don't know. There are rumors about an album. I haven't seen them confirmed anywhere. Anyway. Okay, what else do we have here? T. I feel like I should have nailed to hit that high note over there. It wasn't that high. Yeah, I just found out the other day somebody else. I was not somebody before I wrote my version. Somebody else did one on Tumblr, which I found after the fact. I think I'm the first one on YouTube to have recorded a Haley Delilah version of Hey Adora. Somebody else has recently joined us. Which I think it's great. Let a thousand filks bloom. She has this cosplay of Catra, which is delightful. It's on my Twitter feed if you're interested in checking that out. Anyway, okay, let's go with this one. This is a song by Tom Smith. Let's see if I can get through this one. This is a drinking song, I guess. There's many drinks you'll drink, my lads, on every world that's new. There's Saurian brandy, cranapple schnapps, and a good old Tullamore don't. There's Bush and Beck and Bud and Bach and others dark and pale. But I think you'll find the finest kind is 307 ale. 307 ale, my lads, 307 ale. The finest drink that any bar has ever had for sale. It'll lay your whole damn world to waste, it'll make you fit and hale. There's nothing that you'll ever taste like 307 ale, my lads, 307 ale. It started out at MIT one lazy summer day. A couple of the frat boy techies started into play. They caught up on their schedule with a couple hours to kill. So they fitted up their cyclotron and made themselves a still. 307 ale, ale, my lads, 307 ale. The finest drink that any bar has ever had for sale. It'll lay your whole damn world to waste, it'll make you fit and hail. There's nothing that you'll ever taste like 307 ale, my lads, 307 ale. They added choice ingredients to brew a little brew. They didn't know the wires were crossed in chamber number 2. A tiny bit of space got folded, things were looking queer. They turned the spout and then... They turned the spout... That should not be a D. They turned the spout and then came out the world's first hyper beer. 307 ale, my lads, 307 ale. The finest drink that any bar has ever had for sale. It'll lay your whole damn world to waste, it'll make you fit and hail. There's nothing that you'll ever taste like 307 ale, my lads, 307 ale. It bubbled and it burbled and it glowed us fizzy green. Then what it did to test equipment frankly was obscene. It took a while to find a vial that wouldn't burn to flame. Then they measured out its potency, and that's how it was named. There's many drinks you'll drink, my lads, but this one beats them all. 153.5% alcohol. A beer brewed in a tesseract, it'll shoot you through the roof. And if you don't believe me, I've got lots and lots of proof. 307 ale, my lads, 307 ale. The finest drink that any bar has ever had for sale. It'll lay your whole damn world to waste, it'll make you fit and hail. It sticks to your life like library pays for the corner kick, then toxic waste. Nothing that you'll ever taste like 307 ale. Yeah, apparently Tom Smith, the writer of that one, first saw 307 ale on a license plate, and which is everything else followed. Tom Smith is a mainstay of the folk community, also one of the people behind the FUMP, the Funny Music Project. Anyway, what else we got? I think I tried this one a while back and was doing it literally from memory and got most of the way through, messed up part way through. So let's give this one a shot. This is another one you could strum along on if you want. It's the standard Ice Cream Changes / 50s progression / the Heart and Soul chords / the Stand By Me chords / I don't know, whatever. It's using everything. It's basically, in this case, it's in C. So it's C, A minor, F, G7. The internet's a place that can foster creativity. You can write and share your music, that is your proclivity. But others value insults, they leave no stone unthrown. Makes you wanna turn off your computer and your phone. Sunday comes afterwards. Sunday comes afterwards. Sometimes it seems the comments are filled with awful churls who pride themselves on bullying a 13-year-old girl. But we'll just keep on singing. But we'll just keep on singing in spite of the buffoons. We know the lack of decency is worse than auto-tune. Sunday comes afterwards. Sunday comes afterwards. The whistle's not gonna work. Skip to F. Perhaps it makes you feel good to vent all your peak, but it doesn't make you clever. We'll still be here next week. Back to C. Sunday comes afterwards. Sunday comes afterwards. If you don't like my music or think well of my voice, just scroll on through the sidebar and make a better choice. Or put out something of your own, it doesn't hurt to try. But if you like my message, then join my battle cry. Sunday comes afterwards. Sunday comes afterwards. Usually it helps to record the whistling separately so you can crank up the volume on it if you need to. Never heard the... Oh, yeah. Figures of a Nail is a delight. Okay, what else did I have on the list as possibilities? Oh, right, that one. Okay, sure. So I'm dipping into the Jersey City Ukulele songbook for this one. This one is Hooked on a Feeling, and the thing I like about this one is basically you have this chord walk down and then walk up on both sides of the uke, which is fun, and that will make more sense in a moment, I think. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. Lips as sweet as candy, the taste stays on my mind. Girl, you keep me thirsty for another cup of wine. I've got it bad for you, girl, but I don't need no cure. I'll just stay addicted and hope I can endure all the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl, yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. All the good love when we're all alone. Keep it up, girl, yeah, you turn me on. I'm hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I'm hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. So yeah, the lyrics, frankly, are a little bit cringy. You know, keep it up, girl, yeah, you turn me on. I don't know, but this the chords just going like, you know, you're going from the C to C major, C7, and then later you're walking down from C augmented, A minor, C7 this way. It's just, love it. Anyway. What time is it? Okay, we still got a good, given that I started late, we got a good 20 minutes. Anything else? In addition to my usual stuff, I've got like both volumes of the Daily Ukulele and Rise Up Singing, so feel free to just try something and I can see what I can do. Otherwise, let's see. You know what? Let's try this one. This one is best as a strum-along. I miss strum-alongs. I miss real strum-alongs. I'm having Zoom-based ones, which are fine. But they're really not the same as when you're an entire room of people who are all playing with each other, and in the case of this song, trying to keep up, and generally collapsing into a fit of giggles at the end, and it's just someday. Anyway, this is a song which is probably the most borderline song in the songbook in terms of whether I feel like I really ought to have it in there. But it's just, it's a classic and it's fun to play, and we'll start it real slow. 5'2", eyes of the blue, but oh, what those 5 feet could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose, flapper, yes sir, one of those. Has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into a 5'2", covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things, bet your life it isn't her. But could she love, could she woo, could she coo? Has anybody seen my gal? 5'2", eyes are blue. Oh, what those 5 feet could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, turned down hose, flapper, yes sir, one of those. Has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into 5'2", covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things, bet your life it isn't her. But could she love, could she woo, could she coo? Has anybody seen my gal? 5'2", eyes are blue, oh what those 5 feet could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Turn up nose, turn down hose, flapper, yes sir, one of those. Has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into a 5'2", covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things, bet your life it isn't her. But could she love, could she woo, could she coo? Has anybody seen my, anybody seen my gal? Other good thing about doing that in a room full of people, if you mess up a chord, nobody can't hear it in the mix. It was fun. Cool. Yep. Okay, I'm almost certain I still had a couple more things in here they haven't got. Oh yeah, that one. And that one. Okay, I've got a couple things still. This is a song, but yeah. This is a song by Leonard Nimoy. In the middle of the earth, in the land of the Shire, lived a brave little hobbit whom we all admire. His long wooden pipe, fuzzy woolly toes. He lives in a hobbit hole and everybody knows him. Bilbo Baggins, only 3 feet tall. Bilbo Baggins, the bravest little hobbit of them all. Now, hobbits are peace-loving folks, you know. They don't like to hurry and they take things slow. They don't like to travel away from home. They just want to eat and be left alone. But one day Bilbo was asked to go on a big adventure to the caves below, to help some dwarves get back their gold, stolen by a dragon in the days of old. Bilbo Baggins, he's only 3 feet tall. Bilbo Baggins, the bravest little hobbit of them all. Well, he fought with the goblins. He battled a troll. He riddled with Gollum. A magic ring he stole. He was chased by wolves, lost in the forest, escaped in a barrel from the elf king's halls. Bilbo Baggins, the bravest little hobbit of them all. He's back in his hole in the land of the Shire, the brave little hobbit whom we all admire, sitting on a treasure of silver and gold, a puffing on his pipe in his hobbit hole. Bilbo Baggins, only 3 feet tall. Bilbo Baggins, the bravest little hobbit of them all. So yeah, that's the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins. This one, I don't think I've ever actually performed this one. I mean, I did a bit of rehearsal earlier, but let me go switch my soprano, because it's easier than the capo 2. This one's tuned in D. So this is Willow, my tiniest ukulele. Well, tiniest in active service anyway. Anyway, this is a song which apparently is an English folk song, although I personally heard it from Flogging Molly. All around my hat I will wear the green willow, and all around my hat for a 12-month and a day. And if anyone should ask me the reason why I'm wearing it, it's all for my true love, who's far, far away. Fare thee well, well cold winter, and fear the well cold frost. And nothing I have gained, but my own true love have lost. Go to sing and I'll be merry when occasion I do see. He's a false, deluded young man. Let him go, farewell he. And all around my hat I will wear the green willow, and all around my hat for a 12-month and a day. And if anyone should ask me the reason why I'm wearing it, it's all for my true love, who's far, far away. Now the other day he brought me a fine diamond ring, but he thought to deprive me of a far finer thing. But I, being careful as true lovers ought to be, he's a false, deluded young man. Let him go, farewell he. And all around my hat I will wear the green willow, and all around my hat for a 12-month and a day. And if anyone should ask me the reason why I'm wearing it, it's all for my true love, who's far, far away. Take a quarter pound of reason and a half pound of sense, a small sprig of time, and a pinch of prudence. Now mix them all together, and you will plainly see he's a false, deluded young man. Let him go, farewell he. And all around my hat I will wear the green willow, and all around my hat for a 12-month and a day. And if anyone should ask me the reason why I'm wearing it, it's all for my true love, who's far, far away. So, yeah. Frankly, it's better when they do it, but they get this whole Celtic punk thing going on. But, still. Okay. This episode is brought to you by Kleenex. No, actually Puffs Plus, if you want to be technical about it. Which is kind of a waste. But, anyway. Okay, Okay, for this one, I would need to tune it down. And as Jonathan Colton taught us last night, there's nothing more entertaining than watching somebody tune the ukulele, so... Or guitar in his case, but... Wow. Also interesting, this has gone totally out of tune since I started, which I had not realized, so that's good to know. I did tune it before the stream, but also the air conditioner's been off. Really? So I think I meant to tune it a half step down rather than a full step, but let's find out what happens. Might be better. Sid Vicious played a 4-string Fender bass guitar and couldn't sing, and everybody hated him except the ones who loved him. A ukulele has 4 strings, but Sid did not play ukulele. He did smack and probably killed his girlfriend Nancy Spungen. If only Sid had had a ukulele, maybe he would have been happy. Maybe he would not have suffered such a sad end. He maybe would have not done all that heroin. Said he maybe would have sat around the singing mother, 40 whacks, then gave her father 41, and left the tragic puzzle. If only they had given her an instrument, those Puritans had lost the plot completely. See what happens when you muzzle a person's creativity, and do not let them sing and scream. And nowadays it's worse for kids have automatic handguns. Takes about an hour to teach someone to play the ukulele, about the same to teach someone to build a standard pipe bomb. You do the math. So play your favorite cover song, especially if the words are wrong. But even if grades are bad, it doesn't mean you're failing. Do your homework with a fork and eat your Fruit Loops in the dark, and bring your flask of Jack to work and play your ukulele. Ukulele, thing of wonder. Ukulele, wand of thunder. You can play the ukulele too in London and down under. Play and sing and play Jacques Brel and Eminem and Neutral Milko. Tell the people, crush the hatred. Play your ukulele naked. If anybody tries to steal your ukulele, let them take it. Imagine there's no music. Imagine there are no songs. Imagine that John Lennon wasn't shot in front of his apartment. Now imagine if John Lennon had composed Imagine for the ukulele. Maybe people would have truly got the message. You may think my approach is simple-minded and naive. Like if you want to change the world, then why not quit and feed the hungry? The people for millennia have needed music to survive, and that is why I promise, John, that I will not feel guilty. So play your favorite Beatles song and make the subway fall in love. They're only $19.95. That isn't lots of money. Play until the sun comes up and play until your fingers suffer. Play your LCD sound system song on your ukulele. Quit the bitchin' on your blog and stop pretending art is hard. Just limit yourself to 3 chords and do not practice daily. You'll minimize some stranger sadness with a piece of wood and plastic. Holy smoke, it's so fantastic. Playing ukulele. Eat your homework with a fork and do your Fruit Loops in the dark, and bring your Etch-a-Sketch to work. Your flask of Jack, your vibrator, your fear of heights, your Nikon lens, your mom and dad, your disco stick, your soundtrack to Karate Kid, your Ginsu knives, your rosary, your new Rebecca Black CD, your favorite room, your Bowie knife, your stuffed giraffe, your new glass eye, your sousaphone, your breakfast tea, your Nick Drake tapes, your giving tree, your ice cream truck, your missing wife, your will to live, your urge to cry. Remember, we're all gonna die. So play your ukulele. Sorry, your ukulele. Yeah. I did not actually have to fake my voice breaking it that bit. So, cool. Yeah, that's by Amanda Palmer. It's called Ukulele Anthem. I tend to say Molly Lewis is the reason I got a ukulele in the first place. This song is why I eventually ended up practicing it again and picking it up again. After about a year. So... Okay. Oops, I think we got time for 1 or 2 more, given when I started. So... Oh, right. Let's do this one. Let me, rather than retuning this, let me switch to a different ukulele, which is already in tune, hopefully. Let's find out. Is Lilo already in tune? No, I can already tell that. Though it's close. Okay, cool. So this is a song by Double Clicks that goes out to Maisie. Oh, thanks, Izzy. Good to see you. I'm glad. Yeah. Where did you go, my friend? Where did you go all day? You know that I don't take it well when people go away. Where did you go? And why did you abandon me? Where did you go? Please tell me what I did to make you leave. I thought that we were friends. don't want you to leave again. So I planned a speech to give to you the moment you got home. Here I go. Rough, rough, rough. Where, oh, where did you go? I didn't have you here to throw the ball or scratch my ears. So I sat here and I licked various parts of me. Rough, rough, rough. Where did you go? You left today without a trace. And I know, because I checked. So if you're wondering, it's just because I missed you so, that your bedroom is a wreck. I sat here and I cried and I waited. I took a nap and had a snack and I debated how long I'd have to dig to bury. You ever have a moment when you realize partway through that you've chosen the wrong rhythm for the song, but you're already committed and you're locked in, and then 2/3 of the way through you realize you just can't take it anymore? Trust me, I do. Let's go start at this bit again. Where did you go? You left today without a trace. And I know, because I checked. I'm not sure this is any better. So if you're wondering, it's just because I missed you so, that your bedroom is a wreck. I sat here and I cried and I waited. I took a nap and had a snack and I debated how long I'd have to dig to bury stuff under the carpet. And I planned the things I'd say when you got home. Oh, home. Rough, rough, rough. Where, oh, where did you go? I didn't have you here to throw the ball or scratch my ears. So I sat here and I licked various parts of me. Rough, rough, rough. Rough, rough, rough. Rough, 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 rough. Bow wow. Yeah, that one has strings in the original and not really designed for ukulele. And thank you, Susie. So what's the message? That's so, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. I haven't done. I did that one years ago at the New York Ukulele Meetup, and the people at the New York Ukulele Meetup think that I find all these songs and an amazing trove of musical knowledge, and I don't actually know any more songs than they do. It's just that I know all the geeky ones and they don't, so my repertoire is different from theirs. But yeah. Also, if you haven't seen that one, it's on the DoubleClick channel. It's called Where Did You Go? It has a Disney style animation. It's very good. Okay, I think we've been just about an hour, but I can go one more if you want. I don't honestly know what. If you first person to screen something out, or I'll just keep flipping through pages till I hit something that looks like it might work. Surely something here. Was there anything else I meant to mention? I don't think so, but let me just... Oh, right! Next month! So I've been doing these on the 4th Sunday of the month, every month, which is great. But this coming in September, the 4th Sunday of the month, is in fact the eve of Yom Kippur. Or Yom Kippur, take your choice. So I'd rather not do it then. I'm probably going to move it to the preceding Wednesday, so literally 1 month from today, on September 23rd. And it'll probably be in the evening, which is probably going to mean that Alex can't make it, because it'll be like 2 a.m. in Germany, and I'm sorry about that. The rerun will be online, but just given my work schedule and everything, the preceding Sunday is Rosh Hashanah, so that's no good either. So either I move it multiple weeks out of the way, or I'm just going to try a weeknight, I guess, and after work. So probably will be 8 p.m. Eastern time on September 23rd, but that's not yet set in stone. One more tune. Okay, Hudson, anything in particular, or otherwise, yeah, I guess that could work. Or actually, sure, let's do that one. Okay, this is by Cascada. I think that's how you pronounce it. Cascada. It's an upbeat dance song, it was anyway. I still hear your voice when you sleep next to me. I still feel your touch in my dreams. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you hear my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat so? I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Your arms are my castle, your heart is my sky. They wipe away tears that I cry. The good and the bad times, we've been through them all. You make me rise when I fall. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you hear my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat so? I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Thank you. So on that cheerful note, thank you. My name has been I've been Stevani. My something comes afterwards. Please look forward to seeing you again next month. Yeah, have a good month and stay safe. Wear a mask, and yeah, you know the drill. Black Lives Matter. Black Trans Lives Matter. And bye. No. Here we go. Thanks. One of these is